All right. I've been a little liberal, so, which is not, I'm not liberal, but
Really?
I've been a little liberal in the timing, but we're going to try to get through these next few, and so we can get out of here. It's getting a little late in the evening. But Ms. Tisdale, and if the next, if y'all don't mind, let's try to stick close to 3 minutes. I'd appreciate it.
Did everyone get my handout earlier, Mr. Watson? Did you have it? Chairman, Senators, my name is Nydia Tisdale. I live in Roswell, Georgia. Thank you for this opportunity to address the committee. I present to you a report written by Michael Bell, who is a retired lieutenant colonel in the United States Air Force. His son was shot and killed by police 10 years ago, and he settled with the state of Wisconsin, and he spent his settlement money over the last decade getting the laws changed in the state of Wisconsin to allow for police officers in an officer-related death to be investigated by outside agencies. And I want to just briefly read a couple of sentences in this report that he recommends. And this was presented to the President's Task Force on 21st Century Policing in Washington, D.C. 1 month ago. His suggestions include test officer physiology immediately following the use of deadly force to ensure that decisions to use deadly force were not influenced by alcohol, mood-enhancing drugs, or affected by steroids. Externally collect evidence and conduct an investigation of a citizen's death by qualified outside investigators. And finally, have results of the investigation independently reviewed by a panel of legal professionals, not just law enforcement. This report is very comprehensive. Please take the time to read it and understand it. It has some wonderful suggestions. He uses the analogy of the airline industry and law enforcement. And when a plane falls out of the sky and you have loss of life, they find the reason for that plane crash and they correct that reason. If citizens are being killed at the hands of cops, we need to find out why that's happening. For a minor traffic violation, a citizen is killed by a police officer, we need to test his blood to see if he's under any influence of any substance. We need to get to the root of the problem and solve these problems. This is not directly related to House Bill 310. However, it is related to policing in the 21st century, and therefore I present this to you. Thank you for the time to speak.
Thank you very much.